Hello guys and good morning. It is 2/8/2023, 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have y'all looking at EMSE, and as we can see there's been a lot of earthquakes in Turkey. Started out with a 7.8 earthquake, 20 kilometers deep, and that has been followed by a 5.6 aftershock, a 6.7, 5.1, 5.6, 5.0, 5.1, 5.1, 5.0, 5.5, 5.0, 5.2, 5.0, 5.0, a 7.5, which was another 7.5 on top of the 7.8, 5.8, a 5.7, a 5.0, 5.0, a 6.0, and a 5.5. That's besides the 4.5s that have hit the area as well, and 4.0s. We'll look at those real quick and you can see how many have actually hit. So we can see that there's also been quite a lot of 4s as well. So we're going back with the 4.7s and 4.5s. The first earthquake that hit roughly, I believe it was 10 hours ago. Yeah, it was 11 hours and 24 minutes ago that the 7.8 hit. So you can see where all these aftershocks are. They're all in the black. Anyways, I went and put in the 7.8 and 7.5 into the map that I have for where volcanoes are in this region, and I was surprised to find this green dot is one of the earthquakes. And if you look, this is Syria area. It's on the border with Turkey, which is here. This is where the one of the earthquakes hit. This was a 7.8 that hit right here. These are the volcanoes that are within this region, so it's not very big what do you call it, distance. I'm going to show it to you on Google Maps as well, on Google. So you can see that was 97 miles. Anyway, that's about 97 miles right there, since I went too far. Okay, trying to get this thing to shut off. There you go. All right, so news that I have coming out of this area is that there has been 1,300 have died from this earthquake. Actually, maybe more. What I was reading on CNN was that it was 1,500. They stated that it was felt all the way to Israel, Tel Aviv. You see, they stated that 5,385 people are injured. And then in Syria, at least 592 people have died, and 371 with 1,089 injuries. We need to pray for these people over there, for their safety. I don't think that I have seen a 7.8 be followed up by a 7.6 within the same region. The two earthquakes were relatively shallow, at 20 kilometers deep, and the last one being at, let me see if I can pull that up again. I'll go all the way back until I have the whole list again. The last one was 10 kilometers deep, and the first one was 20 kilometers deep. And I did note that one of them was 1 kilometer deep, which actually makes me think it's magma movement. That one's 20. And then you can see this 5.0 was 1 kilometer deep, and the rest of them are like 8 and 9 kilometers deep, 5 kilometers deep, 5 kilometers deep. This was the deepest one. It was 41 kilometers deep. And that was Dodo's Canis, Turkey border region. What else do I know? This earthquake was felt in Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, and Israel. It did knock down a lot of buildings. There is damage that was done. It rattled the entire region and caused extensive damage. Israelis felt the trembler, but Israel didn't have any reports of injuries. The quake knocked down buildings in Turkey and Syria. Rescue workers and residents are frantically searching for survivors under the rubble of crushed buildings in multiple cities on both sides of the border. In one quake-struck Turkish city, dozens pulled away chunks of concrete and twisted metal. People in the streets shouted up to others inside partially topped buildings, leaning dangerously. There was no immediate reports of injuries or damage in Israel from the 7.8 magnitude. The quake was felt as far away as Cairo, that's in Egypt, which was centered north of the city of Gaziantep, in an area about 90 kilometers or 60 miles from the Syrian border. It was recorded at a depth of 17.2 kilometers and struck at 3:17 a.m. in Israel. Strong aftershocks continued to jolt the area after initial quake. Some of them felt in Israel as well. The quake is causing shaking in Cyprus, Syria, Lebanon, Greece, Jordan, Iraq, and as far away as Romania, Georgia, and Egypt, according to European Mediterranean Seismological Center. Dang, that's a lot of area to be felt shaking. Anyways, you guys, hopefully we'll get more information. I hope y'all are doing well. Please be safe. Please take good care of each other and send out your prayers. Much love.